So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. आज मैं कुछ नहीं बना रहा हूँ. आज मैं सिर्फ चिलीज काट रहा हूँ. That's it. Beautiful, ready. Well, I wish. So today we're going to be making a fantastic recipe, and it's almost like a Hakka noodles, but my way. Now for that, I've got these lovely dried chilies. I didn't have any chili flakes around, and the base of this is chilies. The sauce for my noodles today is chilies. Hakka noodles my way. Now the icing on the cake, or the star of the show, is actually the oil in which I'm actually cooking, which is Emami Healthy and Tasty Ultra Light Soyabean oil. There's no chip. It's very light. Very easy to cook with, very easily digestible. Best part is now you can make anything with this oil. That's the beauty about it. Okay, so ultra light soybean is definitely recommended. And you know, at the end of the day, you want something which is very neutral. You don't want to interfere into your flavors. So whether I'm cooking South Indian, North Indian, Chinese, Thai, continental, I use it for everything. You know, also it's a great oil for frying as well because of the low absorption. So wo pitch, chup, stickiness nahi ho jati, okay? So I've got enough chili flakes, okay? Which got this here. Along with this, I told you it's a combination of a chili sauce, okay? So I've got easy. So you cut them off, beej nikal gaye, and that's how you separate them. I also have some gochu garu, okay? Gochu garu, beautiful, very lovely, fruity, smoky, little spicy. These are Korean chilies from Korea, okay? Which you can buy online, you can buy at any given store. So there's a combination of this, there's a combination of this, there's some soya sauce. Anyway, let's find out. So first things first, let me make the basic oil or the basic sauce actually. So this is like an oil based sauce for the noodle. So I've taken about half a cup here, right here, of ultra light soybean oil. Now I'm not going to be using all of it, no, obviously not. But when I'm doing something like this one time, I always make a little bit of extra. Because ye jo base hai sauce, this chili based, oil based sauce can be used like a condiment. It can be used over eggs, it can be added into marinations, it's got multi-purpose use. So thoda sa extra bana leta hu, there's no big deal about it. Now in this I've got chili flakes. I also have a little bit of soya sauce which I like to add, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of garlic, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of ginger to this. So literally it's a very cool sauce, okay? And on the other hand, I have my other dried ingredients, so we'll go step by step in this recipe, okay? So the oil is about to get hot, into which I'm adding about, I would say, 2 tablespoons of dried chili flakes, okay? And then I've got about 1 tablespoon of gochu garu which I'm adding in this, okay? Giving this a nice mix. Now as you can see, now these start frying. Now the moment these start bubbling and frying, you have to be careful because there's a point where actually you have to take them out. I'm adding a little bit of salt in this, along with some light soya sauce. I would say about 2 teaspoons of soya sauce in this. Lovely. And then I'm going to be adding about 2 teaspoons of ginger, okay? And I'm going to be adding about 2 teaspoons of garlic in this. Perfecto. So now at this point, I'm just giving this, now look at this, is beautifully bubbling away, right? Nice, lovely. So I'm going to actually switch this off. So for the noodles, okay, for the noodles I have here, I have some water in which I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt as usual. Okay, so we are going to be cooking our noodles in this. Now our basic chili sauce is ready for my noodles, and now I'm adding the vegetable part of it, okay? So this is literally, I'm going to bring this to a complete boil. I'm going to pour it over all my vegetables and then toss in the noodles. Well, it's a very different kind style of cooking, okay? I don't know if the people are going to agree with me that, Vicky, these are not Hakka noodles. Well, I said, that's what I said. This is Hakka noodles my way. Or we could just call it, okay, I'll tell you what, forget. Let's call it Chili Hakka noodles, okay? Chalega? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, carrots, we're going to cut it into fine strips right here, okay? Now, the interesting about carrots is really cool, and I think it's a really cool way to kind of blanch them, okay? Now, while I'm actually boiling my noodles, I'm going to be actually putting my carrots along with my noodles. So they get blanched at the same time. So, beautiful. This is done, water is almost boiling. So I'm going to be using about 250 grams, I would say. Yeah, about 200 grams, I would say, of Hakka noodles here, or any kind of noodles. You want to use some pasta, you want to use some spaghetti. You know, my daughter Tanisha would be really happy if I would do that. So we've got our noodles cooking in here. Perfect. So we've got, and you know, honestly, these don't take very long time. So in the meanwhile, while this is happening, let's get our sauce going. Now in this, I'm adding some chilies over here. Okay, I'm adding some sesame seeds. Okay, ultimate sesame seeds. I've got some sesame seeds. I've got some chilies. I've also got some spring onions which I'm putting here. Okay, beautiful. Next, what we are going to do, okay, I'm going to be adding my carrots along with my noodles. Simple, very, very simple. No doubts about that. My ultimate chili oil, which is flavored with garlic, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of soya sauce. Okay, beautifully done. Okay, so I'm just waiting for it to come to a really nice boil. Okay, so this is almost like a version of a chili crisp which I'm doing. Okay, so ultimately I've got my toasted sesame seeds, I've got my spring onions. To this I'm going to be adding a little bit of soya sauce. I'm going to be adding a touch of vinegar. Okay, ultimate. Next is going to be this lovely chili oil. Okay. I'm adding it right here. And then giving this a little mix. My noodles are beautifully cooked. Oh yeah. And then beautiful. We've got this really nice thing going in here. To this, I'm going to be adding some chopped coriander. Beautiful. And then giving it another beautiful mix. And my chili Hakka noodles ready. Oh yes. So the ultimate dish using Emami Healthy and Tasty, ultra light soybean oil is ready.